Hey guys, Swordsman here. I hope you guys are having a pretty good Monday, well, as good as a Monday can be for most people. Before we get too far along, I guess I would like to start off by saying that episode 4 of the One More Game podcast with Athena and myself is now live and up on the website on Podbean. It usually takes a few hours, and then it will be also available on iTunes. For those of you that are fans of the podcast, you can go check out the link down in the description below, or maybe you have it bookmarked, maybe you have the feed set on the RSS or iTunes or whatever. But anyway, it is available, and basically we go over the X-Jaws being a douche YouTube drama and then Twitter fallout. We cover the fact that Athena has now purchased Battlefield 3. She does have her first video up on Battlefield 3 on her channel. If you happen to have missed it, I will throw her channel into the description as well. There's not exactly too many female YouTubers that are posting any sort of Battlefield stuff, so if you want to follow along with her beginner entry into Battlefield franchise and Battlefield 3, you might want to go check out her channel. Okay, that's pretty much out of the way. Alright, where to start? Okay, the rest of this video is primarily going to be dedicated to being sort of like a companion video to Dump Link's video that he put up earlier today. He put up a pretty kick-ass video that basically detailed why he is not buying MW3. For the most part, I cannot disagree or even begin to argue against any of the points Dump Link brought up. His points come from being a PC-only gamer, and when it comes to PC and Call of Duty, it is my opinion that Call of Duty on PC is just a very cruel joke that they like to pull on the user base to see just how much they can actually get away with before people on PC stop buying their games. Now, with that said, someone could also make that same argument about the Xbox users until somebody stops buying their games, but what can you do? So this video might even end up titled Why I'm Buying Modern Warfare 3. And I guess to start with that is to go back to the summer, and I guess even as far back as the spring, really. For the longest time, I had no real interest in Modern Warfare 3. Even though I enjoyed Black Ops got stale for me very, very quickly. I don't know if I can absolutely positively put a finger on the exact cause of why Black Ops got stale for me, or why I stopped playing it for very often or very frequently. I enjoyed Black Ops. I thought it was pretty good. The balance was fine for the most part. I mean, you had a couple guns, but overall, I thought it was a pretty good game. I would rank it as number 2 behind Call of Duty 4. But as the summer went on, I cared less and less about it. I didn't want to play another Call of Duty game that was sort of going to be more of the same stuff. I didn't want to just keep playing the same game over and over again. I wanted to evolve and expand. And funny about that, I got what I wanted, but with a different franchise. And here's the connection where I'm either going to get some support or piss people off, but I guess mostly the people that follow my channel have come to that conclusion that I'm going to say what's on my mind, and you're either going to agree with it or disagree with it, but either way I'm going to say what I think. And that is the fact that Battlefield 3 has made me decide to buy Modern Warfare 3. It is really, and quite simply, that simple. Back during the alpha came out for Battlefield 3, didn't like it. Didn't like it one bit, but it wasn't alpha, it was like a glorified stress test. Didn't like it, hoped it would change. And for the most part, there was some pretty big changes that were made. Then came the beta. I loathe the beta. There is not much secret that I could not stand the beta. The only saving grace for my personal experience to the beta was that I got to play Caspian Border for a little bit. That was the only thing that made the beta bearable to me. I couldn't stand Operation Metro. I couldn't stand the game mechanics they were implementing. I did not like some of the game direction changes that have come from other games. I wasn't very happy with the beta. And so it was during the frustration with the beta that I started to actually look up into some of the information about Modern Warfare 3. And admittedly, I started to like what I found. I've been over this before a couple times, but we can rehash a little bit. Now, graphically, there is absolutely no denying that MW3 looks just like MW2. Looks a bit more colorful than Black Ops, but that's always seemed to be a trait of Treyarch. Goes for the grungy look, Whereas Infinity Ward seems to have at least tried to be a little more colorful in their map choices and map design stuff and their sets. But anyway, graphics, sounds, visuals, it's basically MW 2.5. You know, there's no arguing. I don't think anyone could possibly argue against that. What got my interest, though, was what they could be possibly looking to do with changing up the core gameplay mechanics behind how you go about it. And the first thing that got my attention was the change in the kill streaks, and this definitely appealed to me. For those of you that might not know, that basically playing the objective will further along your kill streak. That to me is a pretty handy thing. I like that something as simple as capping a domination flag or something like that will build towards your experience, your score chain. And of course, this is blatantly ripped off from other games. We all know this. It wasn't the first game to do it, but I am fairly pleased to see that they are including it. And then when you look at how they sort of redid the kill streak setups, there's 3 different kill streak setups that you can do. And I gotta say, I dig it. At first I thought it'd be way too much and way too cluttered, but I'm slowly beginning to warm up to it. I like the fact that you have your standard assault package with the Predator missiles, the attack choppers, is the chopper gunner, either way, the gunships and everything, the AC-130, stuff like that. I think that's awesome that they included that. But then they included, rather, the support package. And that got my attention because that one doesn't reset when you die. And that one is filled with team supportive kill streaks that I'm kind of happy to see. Now, my theory is there's going to be a lot of people that will be interested in running the support package because it guarantees them the ability to call in a bunch of kill streaks provided they can get the kills, even if they can't string together an actual kill streak. What that should mean is that you'll have a lot more team-friendly kill streaks going up in the air or coming down from the skies or whatnot. That should help out the team, encourage more team-friendly play. But I could, of course, be wrong depending on the mindsets of the Call of Duty players. They could all just decide to go for the things like the fucking stealth bombers and the AC-130s that's wanting to kill people. But I think there's going to be a bigger audience than what some people might be giving it credit for that will be interested in getting the support package kill streaks. And then the third set with the perk building, I don't really care about it, I guess. I mean, I guess it's neat in theory, but I personally probably won't run it all that often. To me, perks just doesn't bother me. But anyway, the 3 separate kill streaks, I really enjoy that. I think that is something definitely new. I think that has a chance to change how the Call of Duty game sort of evolves and plays. So that got my attention to at least think, hey, they're at least trying something new. Another thing that got my attention is that the guns themselves sort of level up. This to me is very cool. It's not just about unlocking attachments for a gun. It's about the more you use a specific gun, the better you become with it. You can sort of customize how it responds, how it acts. You can reduce its recoil. You can add on, I think, the secondary attachment. You can do different things with it, so that the more you use the gun, the more options you have to tailor it to your own experience and your own playstyle. I think that is not necessarily a completely new concept, but it's a new take on how to go about it, and that appeals to me. Plus the fact that just because you don't have to get some arbitrary 14th prestige or whatever to get gold camo, and let's face it, gold camo looks awesome. There's no way around it. It just looks good. But all you got to do now is use one weapon a lot, and once you unlock all of the customizations for it, you get gold camo. I think that is very cool. So you could very well easily expect me to have a gold MP5 first before anything else. Alright, what else? Another thing that interests me is the co-op mode. Previously, Call of Duty co-op modes have sucked if it wasn't Nazi zombies. The MW3 one was just a fucking joke. That was so goddamn retarded. I maybe spent 3 hours total dicking around with it for a little bit. I don't even think I played them all. They were just garbage, and I had no interest in them whatsoever. However, the new addition to the Spec Ops mode that they've done, it does interest me. It does have the traditional 16 maps where every map has its own set of objectives and you go through it with your partner and you beat them all. But it's the survival mode that interests me. That is Infinity Ward's take on Nazi zombies. And based on what I've read, what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be an absolute blast to play and to have fun with and to go about. Just find a friend, get in there, and do it. It's not necessarily as difficult as finding 3 other people that want to coordinate and play zombies and have the time. You just find one person, you jump in there, and you have some fun. That seems like a nice addition to the Modern Warfare franchise. Another thing I'm really digging is that I learned about what all the versatility is when it comes to private lobbies. Private lobbies have basically never before done customization when it comes to game types. Remember all those Black Ops wager matches? Some could argue, and I might be one of those people, that the wager matches could have been one of the freshest and most entertaining things added to the Call of Duty franchise in years. Probably not since kill streaks were introduced, that wager matches were just fun. I don't care if you hate Call of Duty, there is still a way to have fun if you piled a bunch of your friends into a wager match lobby on Black Ops and just had fun with 6 of you. But now you can do all of the Black Ops wager matches into a custom lobby of your own on a private server on MW3, and that to me really appeals to me. That makes a lot of playability to just fuck around and have fun with friends. Not to mention the possibility of open lobbies when it comes to having 18 people playing gun game or 18 people playing one in the chamber, sticks and stones or something like that. So I wonder how they'll do sticks and stones if there's no crossbow. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I love the addition of the depth of private matches. That to me seems like it would make open lobbies a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable to do. And as we currently know, Battlefield 3, they do not have any private servers working at the moment. They, the console versions have none, and I think PC version is still limited to password protected servers only. There's still no unranked servers available anywhere as far as I'm aware. At least they weren't whenever it launched. I guess that does about cover the things I'm looking forward to the most and what I'm most eager about with MW3, so I'm going to give it a try. It's as simple as that. At first, I thought it was going to have no interest to me. Battlefield 3 kind of disappointed me, kind of let me down a little bit. And so I started to take a look at MW3, and I've gradually began to like what I've seen. I'm going into it with the mindset of they've removed a lot of the obnoxious stuff from MW2. They have seemed to genuinely try to add new facets to the game with the way the kill streaks work, with some of the other aspects as well. So I'm going to try it. I mean, luckily for me, with my current YouTube position, my gaming budget is well and easily covered by posting YouTube videos. So basically, you guys are buying me MW3, and I don't got to necessarily worry about trying to fit it into the budget. And I'm very grateful for that privilege and opportunity that you guys give me by watching those videos. So I'm going to buy it. I'm going to give it my fair shake and see how I like it. Maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I'll love it. We'll see. Either way, you can expect a full-on detailed opinion after I play the game for a bit, and should be interesting. Maybe I'll tack this on to the end here. For those of you that might be watching this, and, well, truthfully, the people I'm mostly talking to have probably rage quit this video long ago. They started typing up this retarded fucking comment like 30 seconds into it. Fuck you, you fucking fag. Play Battlefield, you fucking fag. Faggoty, fag, McFagger. Yeah, those people exist. Nah, I'm just saying, they exist. Anyway. Where was I going? Anyway, yeah, channel stuff. I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff. I've said it before, but this time I really do mean it. I just have gotten to the point where I've convinced myself to just do it no matter what the outcry is. So you're going to begin to see a variety of content on my channel, whether it is Battlefield 3 weapon reviews and games and stuff like that, or it is MW3 will be here, possibly weapon reviews as well. You're probably going to be seeing some Skyrim videos. Although I won't be doing a full-on playthrough, I don't think, to YouTube, because I intend to live stream a lot of that. So if you want to see me play Skyrim, you'll probably want to go and check out the live stream that I'll be doing quite frequently. If you want to know how to do that, you should probably follow me on Twitter, because every time I stream, I do not always upload a video to YouTube to let you guys know. Other games will probably include League of Legends, Dota 2, whenever I might be able to play that. I'm hoping to get into the beta, and whenever that might be postable. I'm starting to take up a very big interest in the Dota style games, and they are a big interest to me. I have fun with them. They seem to take a lot of skill. There's a learning curve involved, and I've been enjoying the fuck out of those. We might even see some StarCraft 2 stuff finally. I would like to get that reinstalled and set up and everything now that I have my new computer. Maybe do some StarCraft 2 live stream and live commentary games and stuff on the ladder or whatnot. So we'll see. Either way, Diablo 3 will be making a big impact on my channel whenever that releases. And so you're going to be seeing a bigger variety of content once again. Not every video will be for every subscriber, but I know that every video type will have its own core dedicated group that will enjoy it, and so that will make it worthwhile to me. And this has just been a pretty general video, I guess, for why I'm buying MW3. Maybe you guys will as well. I think it'll be fun, but it can't possibly be any worse than MW2. That is my hope. And the mindset I'm going into it with relatively low expectations. Alright. I'm sure the comments of this video will be in interesting melting pots of the various topics that we've covered. Remember to check out the podcast and go subscribe to Athena if you have not seen her channel before. And if you are somehow still listening to this at 16 minutes in and you enjoyed this video, how about a thumbs up for free entertainment? Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.